Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome to another video today. Now this morning around 6 a.m. An email was sent out. I know, a weird thing to have happened, but no, an email was sent out by the team over at Daybreak Studios, which are, I believe, a subsidiary of Sony. They make, what do they make? PlanetSide 2. That's one of the things they do. So yeah, must be a subsidiary of Sony. And they've announced that the Just Survive game for Steam is being shut down. So I've got the email here. We'll have a bit of a read, and then I'll go into my opinions. Now, just in case some of you have been out of the loop for a while, Just Survive is, or was, the original H1Z1, which was, of course, the big competitor to DayZ, which obviously from there we've spawned on Battle Royale games and that sort of stuff, which was already done during the DayZ era. But yeah, anyway, that was the one, that's the thing that took off. So I covered H1Z1 on the channel when it first came out, and obviously now we're being told that effectively that's going away. So I'm just going to read to you the email that was being sent out. So it says, important information regarding Just Survive. Dear survivors, after much review and consideration, we have made the difficult decision to discontinue development on Just Survive. On Wednesday, October the 24th at 11 a.m. Pacific time, Pacific time even, all Just Survive game servers will close and all game services will end. We would like to thank all the players for their dedication and support for Just Survive throughout early access. Starting immediately, Just Survive will no longer be available for purchase via Steam. All in-game transactions and commerce have also been disabled. As mentioned, servers will remain online for play up until 11 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesday, October 24th. For more information regarding this announcement, please see the official Just Survive website, which is through Daybreak Studios. Right, so there's some interesting points that I feel as I have to make with this one. So obviously the game, or that version of the game, can now no longer be purchased. We've got just less than 2 months if you want to go back in and have a play of it, which I don't particularly recommend from my initial impressions. But, you know, one of the big criticisms that people have, and is quite justified to have, is the early access games having microtransactions in them, which this has had. A lot of people spent money on, you know, airdrops and that sort of stuff for the H1Z1 / Just Survive game. And it's a bit of a kick in the teeth that now we're not even going to see it fully released for people that have poured money into it, or people that have even, because I think when it came out it was £15, which I must have paid. So, especially for a big studio like that to not finish it, not keep servers open, not even to be like, look, we're not doing any more work on it, we're going to release it as it is, and we'll pay to keep a few servers open. I don't know how many players were actually playing it though, to be fair, so can't say whether it's really going to be that much of an issue. It's just disheartening, and I feel like it's, at least if it's like an independent company with 10, 15 members of staff, you can sort of, like something like the Stomping Grounds or something like that, you can understand if that goes down, because, you know, there's other factors at play. You know, there's not the money coming in, there's not the, you know, there's no support there, like, you know, a big company backing you up, like Daybreak Studios have in Sony. So I just feel as though that is a bit crappy, to be perfectly honest. It's good, I suppose, that, you know, it's not shut down immediately, but it is what it is. They obviously changed the name so they could use the H1Z1 name for their Battle Royale mode, which, as far as I'm aware, is still staying up. And in fact, did they just release it? It's just not long been released on PlayStation 4, the Battle Royale version. And of course, they'll give that a bit more time and see that one through a bit longer, because Battle Royale is all the rage for now. Until something new comes along, of course. But I can ultimately see H1Z1 failing in that as well. The competitors are better, quite frankly. H1Z1 was flawed. I don't really know what type of version of the engine that they used, but it was no more sophisticated than trying to use the Arma 2 engine for DayZ, personally. But, you know, it was one of those things. I was interested to see Sony's take on the DayZ zombie survival sandbox type of game. And, yeah. It is what it is. It's not. No one, I don't think, will mourn about it. I just felt as though it was fitting for me to make a review at the end. I made a few gameplay videos at the start, which I'll probably go back and have a look at, and be quite cringing inducing, those videos. But I did have a playlist, so if you want to go and see them, feel free. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know what you think about Just Survive or H1Z1 going down the toilet in the comments. And yeah, whether it's... I personally don't think it's that much of a terrible thing. I think the only, you know, grievance is obviously the money that people paid when, you know, Daybreak have got Sony backing them up. But, alright, lovely. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.